Friendlies, how's up? Welcome to, okay, I'm late, but welcome to my holiday malt video for 2024. This year, instead of buying a malt, I elected to go down into the vault, the Dribs and Drams vault, and pull out something like one of the bazillion unopened bottles that I've been dying to get to. And I had choices, right? Like I could have done that, right? But two things. One, I'm really getting pissed off at what whiskey costs these days. And I feel that making something like this my Christmas malt for 2024 would be, I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say, but I'm pissed off about the pricing. I'm starting to feel that this beverage, this magical substance that we all love so much, is getting just a little bit bougie. So whereas I will do a video on that at some point, not today. Another thing is, I think I've said in a video that's out there, I've developed into a palate that loves the peat for the winter and the cold half of the year, and then likes non-peated for the other half of the year, the warmer half, like floral and stuff like that. I just didn't feel it this year. For Christmas, I just didn't feel it. I wanted something different, something non-peated, something a little, or like maybe a touch of peat or whatever. So I looked at my bottles, and at the end of the day, I can come up with all kinds of reasons, but it's all just to justify that there was a bottle that I've been wanting to open since I tried a dram of it with Scott back in the summer, and that's this. Very reasonably priced. If I remember correctly, delish. More pedestrian than a freaking Octomore, yes. But I'm pissed off, so I can't happy Christmas with something that costs an arm and a leg. And even then, I got that on sale, so I mean, I'm not showing off here. So I remember loving Bunnahabhain 12. It's late at night. I was about to just toss that over my shoulder, but everyone's asleep upstairs. So there it is. As is normal with my Christmas drams or my holiday drams, I'm not going to actually give this a grade. And also, I've had it before, so that would break my my motif. Speaking of motifs, no kitchen knives on these videos. For so many of these bottles, I don't even need the knife. It's just, I feel that I started that with my first one. And so I need to keep up either a knife, like a bushcraft knife, or a folder, or an axe or something. See it as a Dribs and Drams identity thing, maybe. Good sound. Did you hear that? I like it. I want to say something. I love this bottle. I really do. I love the shape of this bottle, okay? I love the font they've used. Because of the length of the name, that font really works. Bunnahabhain, Islay single malt Scotch Whisky. Important things on this bottle. It says right there on the biscuit, it says small batch distilled, which I don't care about because it's meaningless. But it does say it's 12 years old, but most importantly, and I don't know why this isn't big text. Why is this small text? It says right there, natural color, non-chill filtered. Right? Natural color, non-chill filtered. Freaking magic. Enough jibber jabber. That would have been so bad. I had to buy this in Alberta. I'm gonna pour myself a nice a nicely sized dram because I'm looking forward to getting this in my mouth. The framing is bad here. There we go. A little on the sugar thing. If it looks a little messy here, it's because Christmas baking has been going on. Natural color, okay? It's an amber, but a slightly light amber. We got no chill filtering. So if I was standing here in like minus 14, minus 17 the way it is outside, I would probably be getting a little bit of that Scotch mist going on. Gonna give it a little sniffy sniff. That swimming pool note I've spoken about so often, I've been told, is ozone. And that makes sense to me. Hold on, let me get my schnoz right in there. So I got that. I got like a vanilla, unsurprising. It's nutty. Dried apricot, I think. Like a dried apricot, dried pineapple. Very nice on the palate. That is beautiful. That really is. That's... I remember I had this in the mountains of Alberta with Scott from the Darina Harvey band. I always want to say that because I want to clarify that I met him through music, not through the whiskey thing, but I met him and discovered a fellow whiskey anorak. But I remember even when I tried it for the first time, sitting there in the mountains, I loved the flavors of this. I loved the balance, the cohesiveness, right? Like, you know how sometimes you taste a whiskey and it's like, oh, okay, there's some spice and then there's this coming in. I think there's orchard fruit there, but like everything is disparate. It's not with this. It's a unified, cohesive, beautiful in the mouth. Very mouth friendly. It's not one-dimensional. What you get on the nose and the palate are similar, but the palate expands on what you get in the nose. Like you get more of the vanilla, you get more of the nuttiness, but you also get an oak. It's just boom, a beautiful oakiness. Maybe a slight leather note, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't go to the mats for that. It's such a stonking deal too, because this isn't like a $150 bottle, and I will bang on until the cows come home about what whiskey costs these days, you know. In fact, I'm tempted to make 2025 my, you know, affordable whiskeys year, because I feel that we get kind of pushed towards spending more and more money because we're used to what we like. You know, my gateway whiskey was the Lagavulin 16. I will always have a warm spot in my heart for that whiskey. But I will never buy it again. What you get for the money just isn't there. The ABV, the caramel coloring, the chill filtering, like all the Diageo garbage. It's not like in Quebec where I live. It's really close to a $200 bottle now, and it's not. No way is it the kind of artisanal touch that I would expect at almost $200. This is a pittance in comparison. Now, granted, I did buy this in Alberta, but still. So for 2025, let me put these back on so I've got more authority behind my voice. Maybe I won't give number grades to whiskeys anymore. Because I find that doing the math while I'm doing the edit is really killing me. Not because I can't do it and I'm like, oh, too stupid for math, but because I'm admittedly I'm innumerate, but I know how to do that math, but I don't, it reduces my enjoyment of what I'm doing. I still want to do a neck pour and then a shoulder pour, because here's the thing. The neck pour I do because as someone who's looking for whiskeys to buy, you know, I've been with it for a week, tells me that this review will not help me as someone who may buy a bottle that he's never had before. Okay? Pop it open, taste it right there, tells me what I'm going to experience when I first buy the bottle. So I've got all these videos shot with that stupid number grade, and I'm not sure all these. I've got some videos shot, and I don't know if I want to edit those or just sort of start anew. If you guys have an opinion, drop a note down in the doobly-doo below the video. So that's it. This is my holiday malt for 2024. I love it, and I will most likely buy more of it when this bottle ends, if you know what I'm saying. There's another question for you guys, actually. This may be one that I just always have in the bar cart, whether I have to buy it in Alberta or not. Another one that I have bought consistently is that Nika whiskey from the barrel, you know, little square guy, you know. What do you guys always buy when you're done? Like, oh, no, I'm getting to the, you know, as Vin says, you know, below the label on this one, that's terrible. Halfway through this, at the top of the lower label is when I would start to down it. What do you guys like to replace every time it goes down? Look, this was supposed to be a happy holidays video. Happy holidays. I hope everyone's got a really terrific bottle for the holiday season. I'm gonna go and enjoy this. So everybody, please have a happy holiday season and a fantabulous, if possible, 2025. Thanks for watching, guys.